What's up YouTube, ODST General back again with some flashing lights. And today guys, it's my first video in quite a while. I did a video recording back in like October, and then obviously I didn't have any uploads. Between getting sick and just being super busy, I didn't ever have a chance to actually render out the video and get it uploaded. And they just pushed a new update today, so instead of uploading that video, I'm just going to record a new one. And they've added this really sweet sheriff's livery to the game, which is really cool. Very excited about that. This is the best looking livery on like all the cop cars, and I think every police vehicle has it. They've also updated a number of things, adding like things like fire hydrants throughout the map, giving the fire station pole the ability to like be slid down and stuff. This is still on the unstable build. This isn't a live build quite yet, so not all of you guys will have access to it unless you're on the unstable build. Now, with that being said, they did add traffic to the highway, and I've been waiting here for a minute, and I'm hoping that we can just do some traffic enforcement stuff with this new sheriff's livery. I don't know if it's the particular spawn I'm at or what, but sometimes like when cars are spawning in, they're just like literally spawning in on this side, like right there by that tree. And nobody's actually been going even, yeah, like you can see right there. Nobody's actually been going even close to really the speed limit. The closest to the speed limit I've seen, I think so far, is like 54, but most people have been going in the 40s. So we're actually going to go ahead and we're just gonna head out on the highway looking for adventure. I'm sorry, I had to, guys. So we've got an aggressive driver. Again, we're going to just try and stick with traffic enforcement stuff here, but maybe we'll do the aggressive driver. He's inside the main city, it looks like. If we can, I'd like to get some stuff outside the city. Now, it's kind of cool. They did actually end up adding in signs and stuff to the interstate as well, so you can actually see like where you're going and what the different towns and stuff are, which I really appreciate. I always like the highway in the old map, but just hopefully the like spawning of like cars like right down the road will get fixed and they'll start spawning a little bit further away. I don't know if that's going to be a thing or not. I also haven't seen, since this new map, I've seen like one or two callouts outside the main city, which is kind of ridiculous. So hopefully we'll see some callouts. There we go. So we got a stolen van in front of us here, which is why I sped up all of a sudden. Come on, get in there. Kind of ridiculous. I wish there was a way for me to have actually pulled them out, but... Alright. I forget the order in which I can do this in flashing lights here, but I think I can cuff them and then frisk them, yeah. Well, let's grab them. Put them there for right now. Let's get this off the street before this gets run over. Point in case. Although now I kind of wish I left it there. I dislike you, but I'm gonna let you go on that one. Alright, so we're gonna pull up right over here. And, oh, actually, hang on. What we're gonna do. We're gonna turn on our TA here and just get that going off to the side. I don't want to transport this person back to the jail. So we're gonna grab them back out. And we're gonna bring them up over here. And we're gonna request transport for them, which there it is. Oh man, I don't know if it's because we're on like this nice open highway system or what, but man, it's transport's like right on it. What are you doing, tow truck? I saw him there a second ago, but I didn't respond right away. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, so we managed to successfully recover a stolen vehicle. Granted, it's got a lot more bullet holes in it before than what we had initially, but hey, it's okay. There's like 75 in here, it says. Did I read that right? Yeah, I mean, everybody's gonna like way under the speed limit. Oh, 76. Oh, he's going 76, guys. Let's stop him. No. We won't do that. Be happy he was going even close to the speed limit. Yeah, I don't know. The speeds seem like they're kind of all over the place. I don't know if it's the corner or the game or what, but hopefully that's something that like the vehicles will be a little bit smoother traveling speed. You know, it's not even, I guess it's not even the spawning in like right before they get to you, although that's not great. I do wish they'd spawn in a little bit further out. It's the fact that once they spawn in, they need to get up to speed. And that takes them a little bit of time. Yeah, my goal is to not take any calls inside the city. If we can get a call outside the city, I'll take it. But anything from inside the city, I'm gonna hold off. Cod Town. I don't know how I feel about that name. Feels like it means Call of Duty and not the fish. Uplifting. It's inside the city. Now all the traffic's gone all of a sudden. You spawn a little bit further away. Maybe it's just particular like spawn locations or something. I don't know. He is going fairly slow. Yeah, speed limit's 55, and again, like everybody's going like 46. Which is unusual. Got a person with a gun, which is inside the city. He's going 56. The thing is I'm not going to go after somebody for being like 1 or 2 miles over the speed limit. Usually I'll only go if they're like 5+, and even then, sometimes I won't bother. The speeders I'm looking for, the people are going to be going like well above like, you know, at least 10, but you know, ideally like 15+. And you know, that's going to be the people I'm going to be looking for. And honestly, even like an open stretch of highway where there's no cars, that's really wouldn't be such a big deal. But I don't know, for gameplay purposes, yeah, I'm definitely not gonna even be, like, even just in a video game, I'm not gonna go after somebody for, like, 1 over. Yeah, so, I guess we're just going to, actually, let's go this way. Yeah, I don't know if there's actually gonna be any speeders or anything like that. I mean, we've got our speed radar. But honestly, I feel like we're gonna find a lot more stuff by just scanning the vehicle in front of us. I really do like this new livery. What I really hope they'll do, though, is just redo, like, all the uniforms in the game. I would like, one, I'd love uniforms to be a separate entity from a character's appearance. So, you know, if you want the tan uniform, you don't have to pick the, you know, like the tall white cop with the mustache, you know, for instance. I like this tan uniform, but I always play as like the same officer. But I would also like just the uniforms to be better looking. The fire department uniforms are okay. I think they could still be improved, and EMS is fine too. You know, both of those could again stand improvement, but really the police uniforms are the one that bothers me the most. It's weird my vehicle didn't scan his truck. The intoxicated person, but he's inside the city. That's hard to do traffic enforcement when you're either one, not scanning the vehicles, or two, no one's actually speeding. Oh, there was a turnabout back there. I wonder if they actually added that in. That was one of my things I was saying I would hope they would add, was turnarounds and spots for me to park as a police vehicle. They've got gaps there. That's not really... Well, I mean, I guess I could park a police car there. A little bit of a tight gap, but maybe I'll do that. We'll put it back on the speed radar for just a second here, but I'm guessing again, if anything, it's just we're gonna want to be on the scanner for like issues with like registration and stolen vehicles and stuff like that. It'd also be kind of cool is that if we could use the handheld radar to like scan in this direction for speed, but then had this like, you know, plate thing picking up stuff over in this direction or something, or scan two ways for speed. Granted, if somebody's speeding this way, like, I don't think I'd be able to stop them. All the traffic's going the other way. I'm tempted to turn around here. We finally got vehicles coming this way though, so we'll see. 67, 58. I should have checked what the speed is in this section. 70. It's probably 75 here, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, 75. There it is. I can see it over there. Yeah, so again, everybody's going under the speed limit. Okay. We'll do scan vehicle in front then. An individual with a gun in the city. And I talked about this in the last video, but like I said, never actually released my last video. What I would like to see is multiple police stations and fire stations and stuff added throughout the map, with the map being much larger now. I think that would be really beneficial, is that ability or functionality to have basically the ability to change what station you're located out of, and to get maybe not exclusively calls in that area, but to get a heavier call percentage or something would be really nice. Um, that and just the ability to actually take prisoners and stuff to other departments, so that way if I'm out in like, you know, the oh, actually that one is outside the map. Yeah, drunk driver outside the city. I'll wait for this person to go by. Not sure what direction they're going. They're listed as being on the I-69 roadway. So we'll take 4 and we'll swing around onto that. I think it'll be quicker just to follow the highway the whole way to the interstate. Um, hmm. That's weird. Okay. So we got... Oh, he's inside the city. And he just disappeared. I don't know if he's gonna reappear again. Oh, yep, there he is. So no calls inside the city, and we're back inside the city anyways. For a possible drunk driver, I'm going like code 3, flying throughout the place. I'm definitely a lot more of a hazard than a drunk driver. This looks like our guy right here. We're gonna turn off our lights and sirens here, and we're just gonna follow him for a second. Got missing person report. Alright, what's their speed? So they're on 35, which is fine. They're using their turn signal. No issues with the vehicle. I mean, so far they're not really showing any signs of being intoxicated. Yeah, they're kind of slamming on their brakes a whole lot here, and then they're speeding up and then slowing down a lot. They're definitely, it's not super bad, but they're definitely driving a bit on the erratic side. They're kind of a little bit of a not great place to stop, but keep hitting 2 instead of 3. But we're still gonna try and, I guess, stop them here. We'll put our TA on, try and hopefully get anybody else that comes down to this tunnel to go around on the side. How you doing today? Get your license and registration. Okay, let's start there. I forgot to check the plates on the van, see if they were registered to you as well. Let's go ahead and search our database. So, Lila Wood, she's got no warrants, no previous arrests or anything. But let's go ahead and check the van. Her insurance is, however, expired. So, there is that. We're going to, at the very least, have to ticket her for the insurance. But we need to find out if she's actually intoxicated. She was definitely driving erratically, with a lot of speeding up and slowing down. So let's go ahead and order her out of the vehicle, and we're going to... Oh. Well, that answers that almost immediately, but okay, let's go ahead and... Let's have her follow me in front of her vehicle, so that we're a little bit more out of the roadway. Here... Yep. Alright, well, we're going to cuff her and frisk her. You know, obviously, now that we're arresting her, we can't ticket her for the insurance, which is fine. But we are going to call for transport for her and transport for her van. So, here comes our tow truck and police van. Not in that order. Oh, wow, he actually stopped before he got to my car. I was really expecting him to hit my vehicle there for a minute. Okay, so we've got a speeder there successfully, or not speeder, one drunk driver, and no insurance. I know I said speeder. We're getting there on the time for the video. We're already at like 20 minutes. I haven't really done a whole lot for the video. You know, unfortunately, a lot of the calls are, you know, here in the city. We're actually going to change. I was going to go outside the city here, but since we're at the end, let's go ahead and just swing over to the fire department and see if we can slide down the fire pole as a cop. You gotta use the fire pole, you know? Kind of in the middle of the line here. There isn't actually a line over on this side, though. Cross? It's no crossing there. If this was Police Simulator, I could have charged him for jaywalking. Okay. Here we are at the fire station. Kind of curious, because they said the fire pole is working now. I am really more so curious if they made any other changes to the station here. I don't really do firefighting in this. Like, if I want to go play a good firefighting game, I would rather go play Into the Flames or Merge NYC. Or literally like any other firefighting game than this. The firefighting in this is... it's not terrible. But compared to pretty much every other game, it's pretty weak. So, it looks like they did add a little bit back here. I don't recall all of this. I think a lot of this was blocked off my last time playing. So, it looks like a lot of this has been revamped and refurbished a bit. But the upstairs looks like it's probably still going to be under work in progress. Oh, actually, no, they did add a locker room and stuff up here, too. I can't remember how much of this was in previously, though. It's been a little bit since I looked in here. Whee! Okay, that was fun and exciting. Yeah, so that's gonna be it for this episode, though. I do really dig the liveries for the sheriff's car. They do have them for the others. I guess actually let's do that real quick before I end the video. Let's Let's actually check out the other liveries on the other vehicles, because there is a lot of other vehicles, so let's check out the liveries on them. It's the same livery for every vehicle, but obviously there's different different vehicle designs. Oh, I forgot I can just go to select vehicle. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of actually a few different sheriff's office vehicles I've seen. But I really do like the livery. It feels both realistic. Like I've never seen a I switched back to it. I've never seen a livery quite like this one before. I think part of what really ruins this one for me is just like the blank shield that doesn't say anything either. Like if the shield and everything was done properly, I'd probably like this one a lot more, even though it's got like this, like these blue dashes and stuff that feel very European. And I've never seen that really on like any US stuff, but it's the blank generic shields, and that's what I hate about the uniforms too, is they do the same thing. The fire department does it as well. Hopefully that'll get changed, because like this here, it's actually a proper shield. There's like a picture. I can't really tell what's on the picture here. I didn't look too closely at it when I spawned it in a game, but it says Sheriff Island County, and it's like a proper logo. Interestingly, the tow truck does not have one. I wonder if that was a conscious decision, or if it's just it hasn't gotten its livery in game. You can always just go with this. In fact, I almost prefer having something like this, because like the police department's realistically probably not going to use a tow truck. So I think I actually had mine edited at one point to do that, or to like be a completely different color. It does have the other lights. Actually, we could just do this. We got a little sidetracked here, as you guys can no doubt tell. So I was going to end the video, and then we ended up going on this crusade to change the lights on the tow truck. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. And here we are. There we go. Now it's a almost civilian tow truck. You just ignore the thing that says police on it. But yeah, anyways, guys, let me know what you think of the new sheriff's libraries and the further updates to the much larger map. Of course, as I said, I'd love to see more callouts throughout the rest of the map, and more importantly, I'd like to see, with the increase in size, maybe a extra headquarters or two outside in the other parts of the map too. I would say that not necessarily every spot needs it, but maybe like 2 more of each, potentially, one in the desert area and then one up in the northeastern part of the map on that like harbor section would be kind of cool. But let me know what your thoughts are on that, and I will see you guys all in the next video.